Bellator 236 this Saturday from the Blaisdell Arena, the legendary Blaisdell Arena in Honolulu, Hawaii. It is women's flyweight champion Ilima-Lei MacFarlane putting her belt on the line against Kate Jackson. Dan Tom, Kate, a little bit, I guess, of an unknown commodity to many fans. Of course, she actually has more experience than Ilima-Lei MacFarlane, but she's coming in as a massive underdog. Do you think is that the right kind of attitude, the right kind of line from the bookies, that she just is that big of an underdog here? Or is this maybe a little bit of that public emotion where they don't really know who the name is and they just know that Ilima-Lei, this big poster girl star for Bellator?
I think it is, and let's be honest, Ronda Rousey paved the way in many ways, including odds, and depending on what house you're looking at, you're going to see something north of about 5-1 favorite odds. Now, I'm not surprised that the champion Ilima-Lei MacFarlane is the favorite per se, John, but like you touched on, Jackson's very experienced. She fought Joanna Jędrzejczyk in her young career. She fought in that tough house for the Ultimate Fighter, and she's fought names like Valerie Letourneau in Bellator, and has kind of put together a bit of a winning streak here that's got her to this title shot. So very, very quiet. I think she's sneaking up on people.
I agree. I think she's more of a legitimate contender than people are maybe giving her credit for. Now, that said, Ilima-Lei MacFarlane is undefeated for a reason. She's taken herself out of bad situations. She's been tested, and she's proven that she can get through it. So what do you think here? I mean, you're saying that Kate deserves an opportunity to be in there, but are you riding with her, or is this too much for Kate Jackson right now?
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I don't know how for real I am, but my pick actually here is going to be Ilima-Lei MacFarlane. Now, when I actually look at the tactics, because I don't think the intangibles are going to play a factor. This is Ilima-Lei's second time at home. I think she already got those jitters out, John. We were both there. But when it comes to the techniques, Kate Jackson's very layered. She's got a brown belt in judo, a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, and she started off with karate where she has a black belt. So she has layers there, but ultimately she tends to fight on the outside of the cage, John, and that tends to invite pressure, which even though she's never been officially submitted in her pro career, she's been submitted by Tatiana Suarez. Of course, Tatiana, much different style of grappler than Ilima-Lei, but pressure is the common thread there. And when they get to the ground, despite the brown belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, I think Ilima-Lei has enough to get it done by submission late.
Interesting. Yeah, listen, I mean, I think Jackson is going to be a tougher competitor, as we've said
Yes.
all along. But, boy, Ilima-Lei MacFarlane, that atmosphere, it was so special last time. I'm looking forward. We won't be there this time, but we'll be watching it for sure. And, of course, we will have full coverage out there on the ground with Matt Erickson. In the meantime, if you want to see how Dan Tom reached that conclusion, the full homework, of course, he's got the full written version on MMA Junkie. You can check that out there. And, of course, just keep it locked on MMA Junkie all week for coverage, Bellator in Hawaii.